Good afternoon. My name is Kate Campos Zamora. I am a student in Kinesiology 3010, and I will be presenting my quantitative analysis presentation. So the article I chose for this project was called Validity of the Fitbit Activity Tracker for Measuring Steps in Community Dwelling Older Adults. So this particular article caught my attention because I work in these community dwellings where mostly older adults and senior citizens live, and I am a CNA, so I spend a majority of my time in senior home livings. So the purpose of this study is to measure the accuracy and validity of the Fitbit activity tracker for taking step count. The study focused on individuals within older communities. Again, this was the biggest characteristic when selecting participants for the study. The Fitbit activity tracker was compared to two other weights of measurement. The two other weights of measurement were the actigraph accelerator and by measurement of a healthcare professional. The healthcare professional was making sure that the measurements were accurate and matched. There were 32 adults in the entire study, which each were over the age of 60 years old. These individuals were all from Sydney, Australia. The participants were to be living an active lifestyle and have no significant cognitive impairment or any major mobility restrictions. While these participants were partaking in the study, they were to wear both the Fitbit tracker and the actigraph accelerator during a 2-minute walk test. This test was observed by a physiotherapist that counted the steps alongside the actigraph and the Fitbit tracker. The participants wore the device during every waking hour over a 7-day period, except during water activities. The participants also had to fill out an activity log, and it had to be completed for the 7-day period. Once all the data was collected, they were compared using an interclass correlation coefficient, the ICC. It was used to determine the agreement between the devices and the visual count. Percentage agreement and Bland-Altman plots were used to analyze discrepancies and the systematic bias in the measurements. So for the results of this study, the study confirms that the Fitbit tracker is valid and reliable. The Fitbit tracker has shown to be an easy tool that can be used to track physical activity among community dwelling older adults. The app is very accessible, it is very user-friendly, and this makes the Fitbit an amazing tool for physical activity tracking for older adults. It's very easy, less complex, straight to the point. The Fitbit can play an important role in promoting activity for adults who live a more sedentary lifestyle, which comes with aging and retirement. As adults grow, we are not as active as we used to be. So there's many implications in the professional practice setting. The most important for me was that the Fitbit tracker can play a significant role in healthcare. A sedentary lifestyle contributes to many chronic diseases. Chronic diseases lead to death and illness. With the use of this Fitbit tracker, many older adults can start to feel motivated with the tool as it is an effective monitoring tool that provides feedback that is easy to access and easy to understand. Humans often correlate hard or being tired with exercise, but if more people realize that it's as easy as taking steps throughout the day, we will get healthier individuals who will be more physically active and will live a longer life. So now this is my reference page. This is an article written by Sharon S. Paul and Ann Tinderman, and you could find it at the BMJ Open Sport and Exercise Medicine online journal. So again, thank you all. Good night.